Ever found yourself trapped in a cycle of losses that leaves you questioning whether your trading decisions even matter? It's as if the market has a vendetta against your stop loss, determined to hit it no matter what, and on those tough days, it can feel like your trading account is under curse. But don't worry, we got your back. Let's dive into why this happens and how you can break free from these tricky situations. In 1967, behavioral psychologists uncovered a psychological phenomenon that answers our questions. In this experiment, a room contained two dogs. The first dog received a mild electric shock and was then allowed to escape through an open door. In another room, the second dog also received a shock, but this time there was no escape door open for it. Now here's where it gets interesting. Both dogs were placed in a new environment. On one side there were shocks and on the other side there weren't any. To avoid the shocks, the dogs only needed to jump over a small wall. The first dog, which had experienced the shocks before and knew how to escape, easily hopped over the wall, avoiding the shocks. However, the second dog, which had never been able to escape the shocks, simply remained seated. It didn't even attempt to jump over the wall. This experiment led to the discovery of a phenomenon called learned helplessness. The second dog had learned from its past experiences that there was no way to avoid the shocks, leading it to give up when faced with new shocks. Interestingly, similar behavior can be observed in humans in different situations where beliefs can influence our responses. So how does this relate to trading? Traders look at markets that seem wild and unpredictable. And that's when negative thoughts start to grow. When you keep losing over and over, all kinds of gloomy thoughts can pop up. You might begin to doubt the effectiveness of your strategy or analytical approach. Those thoughts are like red flags for a dangerous belief: I can't make money anymore. Now, if you have faced 10 losses in a row, your strategy might not be the problem. It's more about how you're using it. If that "I can't make money" belief gets big, your emotions go wild. You might not follow your rules because so many losses make you think your rules are garbage, and you could close good trades too early just to avoid the bad feeling of losing, and that's how your losses pile up, fitting that bad belief. So what can you do? When you're stuck in this mess, how do you break free? In this tricky situation, when you're feeling most sensitive, your self-belief takes a hard hit. But here's the good news: getting back that self-belief isn't as tough as it might seem. So when you're in these tough spots, just remember this: you need to be really sure about your own skills and the strengths of your strategy. Here's what you need to do: give backtesting a shot. It's like putting your strategies to the test in the past, without emotions getting in the way. When you're backtesting, you can truly see if your strategies are still effective. If they are, you can regain your confidence. Now it's time to shift your focus to improving the psychological side of things. And hey, if you don't get results you wanted from backtesting, don't worry, there might be another challenge to tackle. When you face repeated losses as a trader, a common instinct is to seek someone or something to blame. You look for an element that might be causing interference and aim to eliminate it. This might sound like a reasonable approach, although it should be done thoughtfully and systematically. In situations like these, we often desire to get rid of the rule that's bothering us, and now we have a good excuse to do so. However, it's essential to be honest with yourself. You're working for yourself, and your ultimate goal is to achieve profit from the market. To achieve higher profits, you need to focus on debugging. Understand that you can't entirely debug your strategy, but you should strive to make improvements. Here, there are two crucial things to keep in mind. Always pause before sacrificing something and ask yourself, is my choice genuinely right, or am I just seeking comfort? Also, consider whether sacrificing this aspect will genuinely improve your performance. While change can bring positive shifts, too many changes can lead to confusion and require a lot of time to adopt. Yet, regaining self-confidence doesn't give you the luxury of time. After you have finished making changes, be sure to test them completely and check the results. And remember, when you're on a losing streak, it's tough to accept that you're losing and step away, but it's a skill you need to learn. While you can't control the market, you can control yourself. Set some rules and stick to them. Stepping back from trading, even if it's just for a few days, can be tough, but not taking that break can lead to even more pain. Maybe you have lost money before because of this, but if you haven't been through it yet, you've got a chance to start fresh. This is just one psychological factor affecting traders' confidence, contributing to negative beliefs that undermine their performance. If you're on this journey without a coach, you'll have to face challenges alone. Solutions to problems you might not even have noticed can be found here. And remember, if you're kind to yourself, you'll be the one taking the necessary steps to enhance your trading performance.